we have some new family members. Yep. I already got 5 eggs, one of them laid on the way home. Thank you, Pathways Homestead. Thank you, Cindy and Gary. They're beautiful. Gus, are you excited? Look, you have some new hens. Are you excited? Because we know Tyrone stole all your hens. You got 7 new hens, Gus. How awesome is that? Oh, he's so happy. Thank you, Joe, Garden State Gardener. Thank you so much for the cucumber and nasturtium seeds. I will put them to good use next year. You're awesome. The trees are starting to turn color. We're gonna have a frost early Friday morning. I have a sprained wrist. It's very difficult to use it, but I have to harvest sweet potatoes and my loofah. And then I have to get the loofah in a dry, cool place in the house to dry. I'm gonna have to get the boss's help. My loofah came in late this year, and they're huge. Most of them are huge. I don't want to lose them. Do you know loofah's a gourd? And you can pick them green. Most of the time, I try to let them dry out on the vine, but because they came on so late, I don't have that option this year. So we're picking them green, and we're gonna dry those out. Here's some of my loofah. Right there. They're just huge. I just have them everywhere. I'll take you around here. Here and here and here. Right here. Now, these are still hard, so they're gonna have to dry out. This one, squishy. So it's almost ready. That one too. Here's my garden, y'all. The only thing standing are peppers. All the tomatoes are gone. I have a lone mini jalapeno down there. This is my garlic bed. Cover up some of that garlic. Those are cabbages. And this is garlic that's come up, and some carrots. Not very big. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull my carrots because they're not very big at all. Let's be honest. That one's non-existent. They've been in the ground for months. So, but you know what? Carrots are carrots. Yeah, and then I'm letting the basil just dry out and go to seed. I have a basil there. But for the most part, our garden is finished. I do have some cabbage growing here. Oh, I see one over here too. And that bed is my strawberry bed. And I have so got to get in there and clean it up. While we're at it, I'm gonna get the rest of the peppers. They're tiny. These are tiny. I have a bunch in my shirt, but we're gonna pick those. And what I'm gonna do is dig these up and make my second attempt. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the camera, y'all. At overwintering these. My first attempt didn't do very well. But we're gonna go ahead and pick these and get those off the vine. Just a couple more. So you might have watched my homestead video. So you want to be a homesteader. Oh, my dog just about knocked me over. So if you get hurt, your husband gets hurt, who's going to tend to the chores? Who's going to tend to the farm? Who's going to feed your animals? Are you ready? Are you prepared? Do you have a plan? Because you're going to need a plan, folks. You're going to need a plan. Yes, I'm only one arm down. I'm one arm down. And I'll be okay. But it put me back so far a week. And I suspect it's going to be another week before I can start using my hand like I used to. So you think about that. Think about that. Do you have a pond? Are you going to stock it with fish? I can't even go fishing. It's killing me. I love to fish with my husband, but I can't. I can't reel a rod. I can't cast a rod. None of that. Everything I do is with my left hand. And I'm not left-handed, y'all, at all. So you have to be prepared. Please be prepared. I gotta go feed the chickens with my left hand. All the girls are waiting for their supper. And I'm happy to announce that everyone is getting along great, which is always such a concern when you're introducing one flock to another flock. Oh, and we have more eggs. We have, oh Lord, that one's got a hole in it. Someone pecked it. Oops, I did it again. Yep. I'll give that to Lily. She'll be so happy. Our chickens like to dig the wood chips and hide their eggs, our new girls. And then we have one that likes, every night, she goes, hold on, Brutus, I'll give you an egg too. Brutus wants an egg. And don't yell at me for not breaking it. He doesn't want it. Lily's more into eggs. But they don't eat, go in there and eat the chickens or eat chicken eggs. But yeah, I was saying something. I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh, let's check on the sweet potatoes. Okay, they're starting to turn yellow. Tonight is watering night, but they're not quite there. And I have some in there that aren't ready. I have sweet potatoes in there that are, they're still little, but I can always use those for starts. And that's pretty exciting for me. I already have some roots started, and I think I'm gonna try growing some this winter and see how they'll do. And oh, I forgot to put this away. Hopefully I'll be able to grow some in the winter. Wouldn't that be exciting? These are Georgia Reds, and my friend's grandfather he got a bunch of those that he grew, and his object was to send them around the country. And so my friend sent them all around the country, maybe even the world. I'm not sure. And for 2 years, we've been growing her grandpa's Georgia Reds. This year has been way better than it was for us last year. There's a little history on the Georgia Reds. I remember what I was going to tell you, squirrel. We have one chicken in our flock, one of our new ones, and there's a maple tree right by the coop. Every night, she does not go in the coop. She flies up to the highest limb she can get to, and she sits there. And then later on, she comes under our porch patio, under here, right under here. And I can hear her cooing, and we can't seem to catch her to get her in the coop, but I think eventually she'll do it.